Hey everyone, this is JDAWG and I'm here with another video, and this is another edition of JDAWG Sports where I talk about everything related to sports in this segment. So, let's talk about Canelo Alvarez, or should I say Cadildo asshole piss, and Jermell Charlo. Let's just face it. This fight was a stinker, a crap show. No one wanted this fight. The fact that the pay-per-view numbers for this fight is low. Right now they're saying that it's as high as 6,000 pay-per-view buys, but many people said that this could be lower, according to sources. But right now it's looking at 600,000 pay-per-view buys. Meanwhile, we had fights like Crawford versus Spence that was at 8,000 or 9,000 pay-per-view buys. And then we had Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia that was at 1.3 million pay-per-view buys. This shows you that the so-called Canelo is a big draw is not true. They keep saying that Canelo or Cadildo is a Cadildo asshole piss. That's the guy on the left, the Mexican fighter who's undisputed at the 168 weight class, which is the super middleweight division. They're saying that he's a big pay-per-view star, that he's a big pay-per-view draw. No, he's not. The fact that he did numbers lower than Gervonta Tank Davis, that shows you that why people today call Gervonta Tank Davis the face of boxing, not this Cadildo asshole piss. Alright. Also, why did Canelo or Cadildo pick to fight Jermell Charlo? Jermell Charlo is in the 154 division, which is the super welterweight, also known as the junior middleweight division. A division 2 weight classes below Canelo's super middleweight. And this is supposed to be for undisputed. As you know, Cadildo is the super middleweight champion. But instead of fighting fighters in his same weight class like Demetrius Andrade or David Morrell or David Benavidez, he had to find a fighter, a cherry pick that was 2 weight classes below his, who never fought. And then their excuses of Jermell Charlo is taller and blah blah blah. Yet when it came to Gervonta Tank Davis fighting, Cruz, Cruz, and guess what? Gervonta Tank Davis, he fought that opponent. Gervonta Tank Davis, he actually went down into the weight class that his opponent was at the risk of being weight drained and still won that fight. Notice they went and attacked Gervonta Tank Davis for fighting a so-called little guy, even though that one guy had fought in the same weight class a couple times before as Gervonta Tank Davis, even before fighting Gervonta Tank Davis. Or when Mikey Garcia fought Errol Spence, they attacked Errol Spence, even though Mikey Garcia fought in the same weight class before fighting Errol Spence. But they want to praise Canelo asshole piss, Cadildo, for fighting Jermell Charlo. I'm not giving no credit to Cadildo. Cadildo is not getting no credit. Cadildo had to pick up someone from weight classes below his. Why didn't he go fight David Benavidez? Why didn't Cadildo fight David Morrell or any other person that's in the same weight class? Why don't he fight Demetrius Bivol, who's in a weight class higher than him. Oh yeah, that's right. He did try that and he lost. Canelo or Cadildo only has 2 losses. The first one was against Floyd Money Mayweather, and the second one was against Dmitry Bivol, the Russian fighter. And Cadildo won't fight in the rematch. Right now, Cadildo is just fighting cherry picks, and this is why he's not on my pound for pound list. That's why he's not on my pound for pound list. Also, is because he's not fighting top competition. Well, I consider Jermell Charlo top competition because he became undisputed in the junior middleweight division, and he is on my pound for pound list. However, the mainstream media, the ESPN and stuff, they didn't consider Jermell Charlo on the pound for pound list, but then now all of a sudden, they want to use Jermell Charlo to praise Canelo-Alvarez for fighting top competition. No, you fought someone in a weight class lower. Didn't even give him a tune-up fight to get used to the weight class. And no one wanted to watch this fight. The seats were empty in whatever arena they fought in. The seats were empty. So, and now another reason is, the reason why people are also blaming Jermell Charlo for why the fight was a stinker was because he's not a draw, according to some, and it didn't look like he really was fighting. Yeah, he looked like he barely was competing, and he got knocked down in the 7th round, but he didn't get knocked out. He fought all the way through all 12 rounds, and then Cadildo won by a unanimous decision. Many people are even accusing Jermell Charlo of taking a deep sea dive. And that's another thing. I want to bring that up. At least Gervonta Tank Davis, when he fought someone that might have been in a lower weight class, Gervonta Tank Davis, who was in a bigger weight class, knocked out his opponent that was declared smaller. And Gervonta Tank Davis got criticized. But people are praising Canelo-Alvarez. But here's the problem. Why didn't he not knock out Jermell Charlo? People were expecting Jermell Charlo to get knocked out by Canelo-Alvarez because he had the bigger punching power. You telling me all that so-called punching power that Cadildo asshole piss has, and he couldn't knock out a little guy in Jermell Charlo? That shows you that Canelo-Alvarez, or Cadildo asshole piss, is in decline. This is your so-called face of boxing? I don't think so. Cadildo is not the face of boxing just by this alone. He's not this tough guy. And he's afraid to fight fighters like David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade is because he's afraid he might lose again. Alright, someone even said that this was just only a fight to build confidence for Cadildo because Cadildo is struggling right now. Couldn't even knock out the little guy. But that's all I have to say. And like I said, the pay-per-view vibes were a disaster. Someone is trying to lie and saying that these are high number pay-per-views. Yeah, right. Well, that's all I have to say about this. Yeah. Cadildo versus Jermell Charlo was a stinker. It was a flop. It was a failed boxing pay-per-view event. This was sad to watch. But that's all I have to say. This is another edition of JDAWG Sports. I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. Write down the comment section what y'all think. hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification button to get notifications. But that's all I have to say about this. This is JDAWG. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.